So, Acorn class, just like we usually do, once I've read the story, I give you lots of activities and challenges that help you to understand that story, reinforce that story even more, and just fully enjoy the story. So I'm going to give you some activities now that you might like to try at home, using some of the things out of your learning pack. Remember, I've given you some paper in your learning pack, but I've got lots of things here, just like I would set up normally for you. So, I wonder if you can remember what shape this is. Cone. Cone. It's a cone. What do you think it might look like? Do you think it looks a bit like that witch's hat from the story? So I wonder at home if you can use some things that you've got at home. Doesn't have to look like mine, but you might have some lovely things that you might be able to use to make a witch's hat. First of all, feel a little bit like a CBeebies presenter. You're going to need a cone. So see if you can change your paper into a cone. Mine's needed to be bigger because my head's much bigger than yours, but you can make a small one. That's absolutely fine. You might want to make one for your little brother or sister as well if you want to, and then you can have fun decorating it with lots of different things. So I've got some stickers and I've got some pom-poms, some string, and you can decorate your witch's hat, and maybe you can even role play being the witch from the story. Can you remember anything she said from the story? Yeah, maybe you can pretend to be the witch as well and just have lots of fun using some craft activities. Now, that's not the only thing you could do. I'm going to show you some other things that you might like to try at home as well. So, in that story, can you remember what Hansel and Gretel found in the woods? They found a house made of candy. Put your hand up if you love sweets. Yeah, me too. What's your favourite sweet? Yum. I wonder if another activity you could do is to design your own candy house. What kind of sweets would you use on your house? So would you use hard-boiled sweets or chocolate? Yum, yum, yum. So in your pack, in your learning pack, you've got some paper, so you can use some pens, or you might want to use paints or crayons, whatever you've got at home to design your lovely gingerbread house. How big is it going to be? What shape's the roof going to be? What kind of sweets are those windows going to be made of? So once you've designed your lovely house, if your grown-up could take a picture of it and show me, that would be fantastic. Then in your writing pencil, you could label some of those sweets. Can you remember how we label? Remember, we draw that line from where we want to label it, and we write, remember, starting on the left, going to the right. Remember your perfect handwriting that we've been practicing. So if you could label, we could write, maybe write Kit Kat, couldn't we? It, cat, Kit Kat. If you want to have a Kit Kat on it, sweets, sweets. So see if you can label, write those words on your gingerbread house. And again, ask your grown-up if they can take a picture, upload it onto your seesaw or your tapestry for me to see your beautiful gingerbread house designs. So there's some craft activities that I've talked to you about, but I wonder if there's other things we might be able to do as well. So once you've designed your gingerbread house, you might want to have a go at either pretending to make a cake with your design, or if ingredients are there and your grown-up would be able to help you, you might even be able to make your own little cakes and decorate them with some yummy sweets, just like your design, if you can. But you can just have fun role-playing, make a sweet shop, maybe pretend to be selling some sweets, and just have fun with your grown-ups' help. Remember to stay safe. If you are cooking, stay safe. Remember, any hot jobs need to be done by a grown-up. But again, if you do manage to make anything, any cakes or decorate or do some icing, and you'd like to share that with me, again, take some photos or video clips of you making and baking and upload those onto your seesaw or tapestry as well. So we've done some craft activities, maybe make some baking or some role play. Let's see what else we could do. So Acorns, it's a beautiful spring day today. It's the perfect day for going out for a walk in the woods. Now I've bought some stale bread because I'm going to be a little bit like Hansel and Gretel, and I could leave a trail of breadcrumbs. I wonder what might come and eat it. Do you recognise where I am, Acorns? I wonder what kind of animals might come and eat my breadcrumbs. You might want to have a look outside your window and have a look to see if you've got any wildlife in your garden. There might be some birds, there might be different rodents, all those different animal groups that we've been learning about. You might even want to keep a little tally chart of some of the things you've seen, or take some photographs or draw some pictures of some of the wildlife you can see in your garden. So, as well, I wonder, do you think I might find a gingerbread house out here? I don't know, but I could certainly make one. I can see lots of logs and twigs that maybe I could make my own house with. Look, we've done lots of den making, haven't we, Acorn class? So maybe you could have a go at making your own dens and gingerbread houses as well. Now, if you want to have some quiet time, you might like to snuggle up in the woods and have a book or story time as well. You could ask your grown-ups if you could have an outdoor picnic. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Take some treats or a flask, and you could have a little outside picnic. It's a beautiful day today, but getting fresh air is going to be really, really important. Make sure you still wash your hands when you go back inside as well, but just have lots of fun being outside.